Glad tidings for those of a patriotic stripe. There are some British films playing at this year's Venice Film Festival. In the coming days we shall see new work from the likes of Jonathan Glazer, Terry Gilliam and Stephen Knight. But leading the charge this morning was Philomena, a tale of Catholicism, adoption and the consequences that came of them. It's from the British director Stephen Frears and thankfully it was altogether divine.
They said that you had abandoned him as a baby.
I did not abandon my child. You'll be 50 today. Who is it?
Philomena is a high-grade heart-warmer, a human interest story that tinkers with the form without dicking with the formula. Judi Dench plays the retired Irish-born nurse in search of the son she was forced to give up nearly 50 years before, while Steve Coogan co-stars as Martin Sixsmith, a former journalist and spin doctor who's fallen on hard times. It's polished and funny, and perhaps most surprisingly, there's a proper disarming chemistry between Coogan and Dench, who bicker and bond on their journey from London to Ireland to Washington, DC.
Martin, they've got omelettes
Okay,
over there,
thank you.
Pancakes and waffles, any filling, and cereal, bacon and sausage, anything you want.
I saw.
Breakfast is included, isn't it?
It is. It's just that it's too early for me. My stomach hasn't woken up yet.
Mine wakes up before I do.
Now, I admit that I wasn't expecting to like Philomena, but it's kind of delightful. And maybe context does play a bit of a role here. In the last 24 hours, we've seen bloody American Gothic in Joe and feral backwards necrophilia in James Franco's astonishing Child of God. And I think that probably the delegates were in the mood for something a little more soothing and gentle. They sent Philomena off with a big round of applause that came ever so slightly tinged with relief.
Why would God bestow upon us a sexual desire that he then wants us to resist?
The thing is, I didn't even know I had a clitoris, Martin.
Right.